welcome to Charts and Hearts. I'm Sarah and she's Lindsay.
And together we're working our way through an epic list of rom-coms in order to find and categorize tropes in the hopes of creating the nerdiest spreadsheet podcasts have ever seen.
And today we are kicking off Action Movie Month with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah. This movie's not good. Don't watch it.
No. Mm-mm.
No. Yeah. 2005, Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. And it's like if they took True Lies and made it worse.
Yeah, and they're definitely trying to. Like, they stole the tango scene.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Some of the outfits they put Angelina in, which we'll get to. And there's also, like, Brad Pitt is in Vents at one point. I'm like, so you watched True Lies and Die Hard and was like, let's write a movie?
Pretty much.
It's very, like, poorly written.
Yeah.
Like, and weirdly directed. There's so many parts that I'm like, this doesn't make sense. And also, is this shot like this?
I was reading in the trivia. So this was written as a writer's, like, I think master's project essentially originally, and then it had 50 different drafts.
Oh my god!
Like, and then multiple uncredited writers gave notes and wrote on it, including Carrie Fisher, Akiva Goldsman, who I know from Star Trek, a bunch of other people that I don't know. Like, so the fact that it's kind of a hot mess is not surprising. And also, I guess to note, because the timeline of all of this was obviously ingrained in our brains in 2005, but I've thankfully let it fall out of my brain. So this is like 10 years before Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie got married.
Yes, they were together for a long time. Yeah, they were both married.
But they weren't they were married to other people. I don't even know I don't think this is necessarily where they
it is
officially got together. Is it? No.
It is, yeah. It's they started dating shortly after this,
right.
Like officially dating. Yeah.
Yeah. And so since this movie came out, there was a TV series about it, but it also was, I guess, based on a TV series before this that randomly starred Scott Bakula and Maria Bello.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, how? I don't understand ages of people.
No, me either.
But also, yeah, I'm not surprised short-lived because, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, so it was entirely based off this guy's master's thesis, but it was a show first?
I don't know if the show, like, if he was involved in the show or not either.
Okay. It's just, it's very strange and, like, obviously, whoever directed this and also people who wrote it were just like, what the sexiest dream in the world is that your wife is also a spy.
Yeah, and what if we just blew up a lot of things, and
what if we spent most of this movie just blowing up things and then having lazy sex analogy jokes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, for example, they are a couple, and purportedly she runs a temp agency and he's in construction or something like that, but they somehow live in a mansion in the suburbs of New York, like a mansion, like it's huge,
like a mansion. Like, I think it looks like the house that Steve Martin lives in Father of the Bride.
Yeah,
but then has a whole back area.
Yeah,
it's like more space. Yeah,
like colonial style. Yeah. Like, it's not. I guess it's not technically a mansion, but it's a huge house for two people with a formal dining room and yeah.
And she has a full-time job.
Yeah,
actually, and her cover story is a full-time job. She comes at some point. She's made this full dinner, and then she's also I went and got curtains today, and I had to fight a man for it. I'm like, when? When did you get curtains? Why don't... And, you have to drive, presumably, from the city to your suburb.
Yeah, because her office is downtown. It's so weird. But basically, I decided that the main reason for that, other than just, laziness is also to have like a massive house that they can like run around in and like eventually blow up.
Yeah. Like it's all for cool explosions. There's also the just like there's just like at one point they are, I think they're fighting the bad guys after they finish fighting themselves, each other, and the weirdest song comes on, and it's just like not even timed well with the beats of the fight, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, no, the music in this is bad.
It's so
like,
strange.
It's verging from like unremarkable to bad.
Yeah.
Like there's a weird point where the Lay Lady Lay, that Bob Dylan song, comes on, and you're just like, why?
Yeah.
Why is this song here?
In the minivan?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's singing it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I like this song, and they keep playing it, and you expect that it's gonna like turn into a needle drop, and you're gonna hear it like funnily over the fight scene, like you would in Deadpool, but they don't have the skills to like make that kind of joke.
Yeah, this movie was both trying to be serious and then also trying to be kind of like funny and dumb, but they fail on both accounts. Like, yeah. Also, the Amy Grant Baby is in this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
it's so weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah, and then Brad Pitt is bad in this movie. Like, he makes a lot of weird faces, and just there's a lot of acting choices that I'm like, are you just not acting? Are you like mad at something? Or
I feel like this was the point, or not just this, but there's a point in Brad Pitt's career when he went from being a good actor, like, I don't know, Legends of the Fall, I thought he was really amazing in, and Interview with a Vampire. I don't like Fight Club, but apparently he's good in that. But then from that, he just became like a movie star and decided he didn't have to be work at acting anymore, and he just had to be there.
Yeah. He left
because he can't act in this. Like he's not acting.
He doesn't act. He's not acting. He left partway through this to film Ocean's 12, which, if you want to talk about phoning in a movie,
right? Yeah.
So, yeah. The other thing is, so he's like a cool spy. That's the whole shtick of the beginning. They fight, and he like wins. Like they end up like they tie. They're evenly matched. And he has like all of these cool things that he does during the fight, and some of the fight stuff is good. There's just so much of it that I'm like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Well, yeah, and then he becomes a tropey doofy husband, and like he can't do stuff. He can't listen to her. He's doing stuff wrong. And I'm just like, what is this? Why is he not
she's,
a good spy anymore?
Yeah, he becomes like a sitcom dad, where like the wife is like fixing problems in the background behind you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's very strange.
Yeah. There's a very interesting scene when they're like, it's like basically the flashback to when they're first dating, and they're like at the arcade or something and doing like a shooting game, and so it's very interesting and like very gendered, and I'm surprised that this level of nuance made it into the movie. But it's just weird. So basically, and I'm guessing it wasn't really intentional, but it's like she goes first and she kind of does like a not great job, like not insanely terrible, but like definitely
on purpose.
Like on purpose is like very bad. And then he goes and he's like good at it, but not like sharpshooter assassin good, just like dude good. And then she feels comfortable enough to actually be like normal good. Whereas if she'd done because she at this point she doesn't know that he's an assassin also. Yeah. So like if she'd done like what he did, then if he was actually bad at shooting, like that, would be like unsafe and like emasculating or like feminizing, like So it just was interesting the fact that.
Well, see, I was gonna suggest all of the stuff with the other women Carrie Fisher probably wrote, but maybe she wrote that part too. Maybe. Like, I'm gonna go with all of the positive women scenes in this movie were probably written by Carrie Fisher.
I'm gonna just assume that.
The person who wrote and directed this movie does not like women. He only likes women to be sex
as like
symbols.
Objects. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the women, like the women, like Kerry Washington is there, and Jennifer Morrison, like, well cast. They're very competent, like they're incredibly competent. They do a great job. They don't talk about men at all. They have no girly attributes that you would expect. Like they're down. All they do is business. Like, yeah. Even when they're watching her wedding for like footage, like nobody comments at all about her dress or any, like there's nothing. There's nothing. They're just business women.
Yeah.
So,
which is great. Yeah. No, like the other women in this movie are really great too. And like, I think Angelina Jolie is a really good actor, and I think she's fine in this, like considering the role. Yeah. So like that's the other big part, of course, is the male gaze that is in this movie. Ugh. Like, one of the first things you see of her is her knife garter belt thigh thing. Then they both go on their like secret missions, so they're not telling each other, and he's like wearing a trench coat and like normal man clothes, and she's wearing a bodice and thigh highs like and fishnets. Like vinyl, like patent leather. Yeah. And has a riding crop. Yeah, and then like accidentally forgets to take the fishnets off before they go to like the neighborhood dinner party. Yeah, where she's wearing like a pink pastel dress. Yeah. And then like literally every other outfit she's wearing, they're like high slits. They show her thigh holster multiple times. She's always wearing like big boots, like knee highs. Yeah. And then of course the white men's dress shirt. Yeah. It's everything that she's wearing is like every like tropey stereotypical like male fantasy of a female action hero is in this. Yeah And like some of it kind of makes sense because of like some of what her like role as an assassin is sort of like that honeypot kind of like thing. But Ugh. All right. Any other? And then, well, I was just continuing on this. Is at the end fight when they're in the department store, I guess. And they're like, we have to be really quiet. And then Brad Pitt is a doof, so he like knocks over multiple things. Yeah. And they're like, no, we're supposed to be really quiet, but she's wearing huge chunky heels. I know. And I'm like, what? And I like was watching specifically because I could hear them sometimes, and sometimes they took them out. Like they took the sound out, and then sometimes they just missed it. And I'm like, just have her wear running shoes, for fuck's sake. Well, exactly. Like, you can't even tell what she's wearing. Like, no. Anyway. No. Yeah, it's really. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't know. She just. I'm sure she must have been so uncomfortable in every single outfit that she was having to wear in this, which is crazy. Okay, let's talk tropes. Okay. So yeah, it's a meet cute, except at like a bar in a sketchy part of Bogota, Colombia. In the tropiest Bogota tropiousness that you can be. Like, how could you meet somebody here and not assume that if you're a spy, the other person is also a spy or assassin or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, it's very strange. Yeah. And then they randomly dance. Oh, this is another part where she's wearing a shirt that is supposed to have a tie, like a peasant shirt. And it's untied, of course. And like she's 17 sizes too small. It's like a toddler's size shirt. Yeah. And she's wearing like a skirt with high slits, and then is doing like a very over the top sexy dance for what the scene calls for. And then there's the other time that they have a sexy dance to like other random dancing where they're like dancing at the like hotel. Yeah, they're doing ballroomy thing. The tango from True Lies. Yeah. From True Lies, except that like they like throw knives and nobody notices. Nobody pays any attention to them until they start being like overly sexy. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, there's 2 dancing scenes in this movie for reasons. And then we've got Vince Vaughn playing Vince Vaughn. He's just like the doofy best friend assassin who lives with his mom. And it's so odd. Yeah, to me. They were like, oh no, he needs a person to talk to, so they just called Vince Vaughn to come do it, I guess. Like, I think so. Yeah, and it's all very like incestuous because this was when, like, so Brad Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston, and who then later got together with Vince Vaughn. Like, it's a whole thing. It's all gross. Yes.
Okay, so we have falling in love quickly because they like
Yeah.
are together for 6 months and then they get
Yeah, and then
married.
they get married.
But then there's this entire thing when they're finding out about each other and they're like, it's not a real marriage. And I was like, does that mean it's not legal? Like, did one of you fake it? And then there's just so much conversation about it's not a real marriage and
Yeah,
all
like,
this stuff. I'm
they
like,
never
so
loved
were you
each
in
other.
love?
Yeah.
So why did you get married? Why did either of you decide to get married? Was it for your cover? And like,
I think they both think it's like once they find out, they both think it's for the cover, but like it never really talks about the fact that like did each of them also do it just to have a cover, or is it more like they fell in love and then it's handy to have a cover story of a spouse?
yeah, I don't
know.
know.
It's
because it's
not
never
clear,
explained
and
because this
like,
movie
so
is
poorly
bad.
written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Jeopardy mention. You don't actually see Alex, but you hear him.
And
But while she's walking by, she answers the question, and that was just Angelina Jolie doing that, which I think is funny. Because
funny.
celebrities are just like us. They randomly answer the questions of Jeopardy.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
We've got Angelina Jolie. She's so tough. She can't possibly hold a baby at a dinner party. Oh my God.
How do you hold a baby?
Offensive and terrifying.
Yep.
Yep.
We've got spy gadgety things. I feel like this is a
Yep.
very aughts thing. I don't know.
Yeah, because there's like
James
weird...
Bond, but it was like she has like this whole secret second oven.
Yeah, the like behind the oven thing
holds
and
a bunch of fancy knives that look exactly like the knives she has in her butcher block. So
yeah,
I don't know why she needs more of them.
And they both have fancy sort of smartphone ish, like what were those things? Palm Pilot type things where they get the messages about the assassination jobs.
Yeah, and they have guns hidden all over the house.
All
which
over
again,
the
I'm like,
house.
How good a spy are you if you didn't find your husband's guns? Anyway.
And they also have, it's like the very iconic, they both have the weird pale yellow glasses for reasons
that they wear all the time, like in the darkened department
store?
Like
department store thing. It's like, are they supposed to be like techie glasses that you might think are like maybe they're secretly night vision, or like
are they like helping you
sharpshooter
do
glasses? They're very weird, but very like visually iconic of this movie.
Yes. Yeah, and then there's just generic old tech.
Yeah, mostly cell phone.
Mostly cell phones. And like using cell phones in the car, using that kind of stuff.
Yeah, very like OG Bluetooth headset situation. Yeah. Or like car phone. She gets randomly jealous about his old relationships, which like is weird.
Yeah. Well, it goes back, it's also the sex analogy jokes when they're like talking about how many people they've killed and she's killed more than him, but she doesn't want to say it. And so it's lazy analogies of married people.
All of that. Yep. And there's a romantic montage of them shooting, and they're like almost dancing, like they're standing in really weird like poses, and like almost it's like a little bit like voguing, but like shooting in the department store. It's weird. Yeah.
Well, I think the weirdness about that is that they don't have any chemistry in this movie, which I think is because they were stooping.
Or they were like trying not to have chemistry or something.
Yeah. So it's very, especially as a person who lived through all of that and had to deal with it being in her life, whether she wanted it or not, for so long. And now 20 years later watching this movie, and I'm just like, this is the movie they got together on? They don't have any chemistry. Yeah. Like, there was like maybe one scene where I think she laughs, and I'm like, I think that's just Angelina Jolie laughing is what's making the movie have chemistry, because she isn't effervescent or whatever.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's like when they're sitting on the floor and then they like, just before they stop killing and start making out. But like, it's like there's a second, but then they start making out and you're like, oh no, it's gone now.
Yeah. Because they're like trying too hard to like not make it real, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so weird. So all of this is like, look how in sync they are. They do love each other. They're going to shoot together or something. I'm just like,
it's just weirdly choreographed and awkward.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Arnold Schwarzenegger back, please.
Right?
Yeah.
We've got couples counseling, so like sort of the through line is that they're going to couples counseling, obviously talking about the problems in the relationship and not talking about the fact that they're spies. But then it's basically like they come back at the end and it's like, oh, they're like a little bit touchy-feely. Actually, that last scene when they're at couples counseling, they kind of have a little bit of chemistry, but I think it's mostly just that she looks happy and not miserable. But yeah, basically at the end, it's like they're like, you know, like holding hands or like whatever, touching each other in counseling, and then they like obviously are been having sex, and clearly everything now about their relationship is fixed.
Yes, of course.
Magically. I mean, also they did like finally tell the truth to each other about the fact that they are assassins, but mostly it was the sex.
It's mostly the sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Lindsay, does this movie pass the Bechdel test?
Yes, because Carrie Fisher was there and she saved the day.
We assume, yes.
We assume. Yeah, they, as we said, they do great. Good job, Kerry Washington and Jennifer Morrison, and of course Angelina.
Yeah, because basically Angelina, she runs like the cover is that it's a like staffing agency, like a temp agency, but it's just a group of lady assassins.
Yeah, and it's great.
Yeah.
But I still feel gross about this movie.
Oh yeah,
and that's how the Bechdel test works.
It's one aspect of many, not
yes. You can have an amazing, strong female character, as in Carrie Fisher, and have that movie not pass. And here we are. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's make a pie.
Okay. So the first one is gross male gaze, which I don't know. Like, 40 is good
40%?
because I couldn't not. Like, it was so obvious at the beginning, and then it was just not that I wouldn't have noticed later, but I was like, this is just what this movie is.
Yeah, it's the icky through line that keeps coming. We've got explosions and shooting and property damage.
Oh my god,
and like
so much.
Giving them a giant mansion, and then they end up in a giant department store just to have so much things to blow up. I don't know.
So they could just keep shooting more people. Yeah,
30
is good. Mm-hmm.
And we've got True Lies references. There's a bunch. I'm sure there's more we missed. And also just like me, and I'm assuming Lindsay, just wishing this was True Lies instead. Yeah. Most of the time. And that like also was quite a problematic movie, but at least it was fun in the moment.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Unlike this.
15?
Yeah.
10. 15.
15.
Okay. And that leaves us with 15 for this new addition to the pie, which is Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. We're just gonna, anything that we vaguely like about this movie, we're just gonna
assume Carrie Fisher did it.
Yeah, blame on Carrie Fisher. Oh. Yeah. We watched it so you don't have to.
Exactly.
Okay, and then our favorite question, especially for this one, what's next for them?
I don't care.
Correct. Correct answer.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll both go off and be assassins and then, like, go to jail because they kill people for a living? I don't know.
Yep, maybe. I don't...
Yeah,
like, I can't
care less.
Tell you about their jobs because it doesn't understand. Are they rogue spies now? I don't know.
I think they were never, like, government spies. They were, like...
No, I guess so, yeah. But they're roguey, even more rogue? I don't know. There was a bunch of different endings. One of them was Keith David, who was the voice of whatever you want to call them, the Charlie. For the...
like, her boss.
The lady spies. And Angela Bassett were there at the end. They were going to go hunt them, but it was felt that didn't make sense, which it doesn't. But I was like, we didn't get to see Angela Bassett.
I know.
For like 3 seconds in this movie.
Wouldn't have helped, but I feel like...
No, but it would have been nice.
I feel like the main reason they cut that out was like, oh, this was written like there could have been a sequel, and this movie is not good enough to have a sequel.
Not. I think so. So, can Keith David and Angela Bassett go around and shoot people?
Cool
that
spies?
Sounds fun. Yeah. Let's have that movie. Kerry Washington could be there too.
Yeah. Sign me up. I mean, Angelina Jolie.
She can also be there. I'm just in my Olivia Pope phase, so...
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then, Lindsay, what's next for us?
Oh, well, this is one I haven't seen that everybody on the internet is obsessed with. So I'm excited to watch it and learn what this is all about. We will be doing The Mummy.
Yeah.
I don't expect it to hold up culturally, but I'm excited
Yeah.
Be attracted to everyone. I feel like that's the gist of what people talk about. So yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Also, what's his face from Four Weddings is in it. So
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I feel like I've seen it maybe once, but I don't have any strong memories of it. And so I'm intrigued to
yeah,
investigate because I love everybody that's in it pretty much. I think. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that brings us to the end of our episode. I swear
sorry.
we've done better action movies than this one. See our back catalog of action movies and also non-action movies. You can rate us, leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts, or you can find us on social media. We are at Charts and Hearts Podcast on Instagram and Threads.
You can head to our website, tartsandhearts.com, where you can submit your suggestions for rom-coms and tropes for us to add to the list. You can send us real rom-coms. You can send us action rom-coms, because even though this movie was terrible, we love doing Action Month because it works. Like, all the stuff that we talk about works in a lot of romance action movies.
Indeed.
Other ones include The Fall Guy and Speed.
Oh, Speed was amazing. And, well, True Lies. We talked about that.
True Lies and something else we did last summer. And for Patreon this month, we're doing a movie that we know is very good because it's Independence Day and it rules. And there's still romance in it, so it counts.
Yeah.
And also Bill Pullman's there, and that is important for movies.
Agreed.
Yes.
Let us know your thoughts on this movie. Do you remember it also being better when you watched it in 2005-ish? I don't know. I remember finding it funny and charming.
I don't know, but maybe it was just because it was 2005.
I guess so. I think I was also more in love with Brad Pitt than I am now. Yes. And in the meantime, I can't believe I brought my real parents to our wedding.
See, that's a good line.
That's a good line. That's a rom-com.
Thanks, Carrie Fisher.
Yes. Agreed. Okay, bye.
Bye.